Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And apparently my voice decided to not work. We just found Thal, the final one of the 3 Desna Acolytes, and saved him from being carried off to prison by the prelate. Let's head on over here and see if Hulrun is still around over at the location he was very zealously guarding. He is. I'm gonna make a quick save here because I don't know if the best solution is to kill him or to try to let me see here. Well, what brings you to me? I talked to Ramien. He is not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. The Inquisitor gives you a black look. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else. But I do not wish to draw my weapon against he who has been given Heaven's gift. And I won't, as long as you don't do anything worse than conniving with that rabble-rouser Ramien. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser, but as soon as we liberate the city from the demons, my faithful will hunt him down. Let's see, where am I on the... yeah. You know, I think the world will be a better place without Hulrun. This city will be better off without you. To arms! Death to traitors! Kill the demon worshipper! Now he's a level 13 Inquisitor, so he is kinda difficult. I might actually have to lower the difficulty to be able to do this.
Endure this!
Blinding rain. I'm not that worried about the regular Inquisitors, it's him that I'm worried about. That helps. Ow. I don't think I'm able to trip him because of his high level.
Time to share your treasures!
He's almost down though. There we go. Ah, that is a better place then. Longsword of Right. That might be good for Cellar. He also has an adamantine full plate. I'll grab those, although I don't think I'm going to need them.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
I think Saplorian also needs a little bit of healing.
Magritium Turinos.
And peps.
Turinos.
And Jonathan.
Magritium Turinos.
Yeah, that is goodish enough. Okay, let's head up to the Temple of Desna next. I know Ramien won't be happy about Hulrun being dead, but I don't really care. Unfair the faithful. Ilks, Aranka and Thal sit side by side like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy despite the chaos going on around them. If it isn't our rescuer, it is good that you've come. Sit with us. Stopping for a minute won't hurt, so I'll gladly sit with you. The adepts share a conspiratorial look. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift. One that we would never share with anyone except with the person who risked his life for ours, who didn't just take a stand against evil but against injustice under the guise of the law. Our gift is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servants of Desna from her domain in Elysium. This song can gift a soul with renewed vitality. Just listen, and this is really a beautiful song. Do I get a gift? Can I swap my song for something else, say cash or even a snack of some kind? Paying no attention to Waldrift's chatter, the young woman continues to sing. Let's sing the song after her. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart, and then... When the music stops, Cal finds himself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Canabras. It all happens in the space of a blink. He closes his eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Cal is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines woven into what look remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the trees' roots, with islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dotted here and there. Small, smooth stones with a strange mirrored surface are scattered across the stream bed in which Cal is standing. The stones catch the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Cal is sure that he has never been to this place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is the manifestation, not of dreams or fantasies, but that of a special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light reflected of a piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in a path promises mystery or an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Cal unhurriedly makes his way along the stream bed, taking in his surroundings. The whimsically twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Cal unhurriedly strolls along it. This place evokes a strange feeling of not calm, no, in fact quite the opposite. Feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries or unexpected encounters. Or then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the eternal hunger, the craving for new experiences which dwells within many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Cal rounds the next bend, an unexpected encounter does indeed take place. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch, or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water hoops instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor!" exclaims one of the strange creatures, and it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight-silvered splashes with every step. "Where am I?" "Don't you know where you are?" asks the creature in amazement. There are plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful and most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom. "Who are you?" "We are Azatas, the children of freedom," says one of the creatures, carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. "This forest is our home, for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze." "How did I get here?" "We don't know how you came to be here," says the creature with a dozen tails, smiling. "Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime. But here you are, which means that something must have brought you, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbor even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning and compassion, you never would have found your way here. Now that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want?" "I have to go back. They need me there." The creature with the butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. "I smell the burning, blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. It is right that you don't wish to turn your back on the suffering of those you left behind. None of us children of Elysium would do such a thing. Go back. Be a bulwark against evil and strife. Your path is true. But would you like to take something from this place as a memento?" The question hangs in the air, and though the words that Cal utters next are merely words, not a spell nor a military command, they seem to have equal bearing on destiny and life. "Yes, I really want to." The Azatas draw closer. "Take this memory with you. Take this light. Take the knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul. and your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song, remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath this sky. All the three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What just happened? For a second you were surrounded by light, and we heard music, like the music of Elysium itself. I had a vision. I was in Elysium and the Azata spoke to me. The adepts exchange looks of astonishment. I swear it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze upon you. You helped us and protected Wallflower from the Inquisitors even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but of course there must be a reason for it. I am so glad we met you, friend, and not just because I'd be being tortured by the Inquisitors right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. So, now we have several mythic path choices unlocked. Let's see. Let's talk to Ramien as well. I managed to calm Hulrun down a little, but he's still hellbent on driving you out of the city once the demon attack has been repelled. I suppose I should be pleased, but the idiocy, the injustice of it all, it makes my blood boil. I will leave Kilabris, but not before we fight off the demons. No matter what happens, I thank you. Hulrun is dead. The Aasimar brings his hands together in a brief prayer. I am sorry for this. Really, I am truly sorry. Hulrun did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm, but he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire Crusade movement. In another position, he could have done so much good. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Kilabris has fallen, that everyone is dead and there is no one left to fight. Please, tell me, are there pockets of resistance still left in the city where I can be of some use? I found and rescued your 3 adepts. The news already reached me. I am deeply grateful. Now my heart can rest easy knowing they are safe. I also heard that you achieved the impossible. You convinced Hulrun to spare Thal. Of course, in the prelate's typical fashion, he vowed to run us out of the city once the demons have been dealt with. Stubborn old fool. But unfortunately his word is law in this city, so we will indeed be leaving. But as long as the demons are here and the city needs our help, I won't be going anywhere. Irabeth Tirabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. Commander Tirabade. I do not know her personally, but her wife Anevia is a regular worshipper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. I shall see you there then. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will now go to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. I think that is all the steps that we had to take before the timer runs out. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, on this specific thing, this should be the only timer. Apparently I forgot to... This doesn't make sense. Ah, no, it does make sense. There are some timers in the game, but they are far looser than this one. They have never bothered me before, so... I don't know if we have enough athletics to do this, but let's try.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. Make every strike count.
Okay. That works.
Cover me, all right?
That works too. A fiendish giant fly. And a fiendish giant centipede. Should be more of them. There we go. I wonder if you could trip a fly. There we go. Now I'm not worried about the timer, so we can just go along our merry... Oh no, not this. Ha. I'm half tempted to just skip this. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, O dearest darling beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. Indistinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Let's just move the pile of junk. We found a little bit of stuff in that junk. Look, the door is open, and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there, if it really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle, and that rolling pin. Now look, it is not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlen, theatre director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea, says the dwarf with dignity. What are you doing down there? We're rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. The dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a conductor. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art... Oh, art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our Lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with Lambkin around. Lambkin? Lambkin, says the dwarf readily. Our main lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. Good luck with that then. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mandevian culture, and perhaps the culture of all Golarion. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theatre. And I already regret it, because I know what that is going to end up with. Okay, they are kind of amusing, I'll give it that. Have I been here before? Oh yes, I have. Okay, there is somewhere down here where we can get across, but I don't remember where. Well, it has to be here, I think. There's a wagon down there. Ah, it's here. That's the minus with big maps like this. It takes a while to walk. I thought it was here, but it isn't. Where is it then? Wait. I'll take that. I know I saw it. Oh gee, she's all the way over here. I'll get up to the temple and stuff like that. Yeah, this map is really large. There we go. Let's do a quick save in case someone falls down and breaks their ankle. That was surprisingly easy. Yep, that was a bit too fast. Cleric. Dead cleric. Well done, Peps. Go there. Ugh. So Cal has Ray of Sickening. It doesn't really last that long, so that's fine. And Lenniel misses.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Can you please kill that wizard lamb? Thank you.
You're irrelevant.
Well, I wouldn't know if I would describe him as that, but
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
it's quite the distance, isn't it? Yep. That's that. Take that. And these two. This one. I guess that's about it. Could take one of the leather armors as well. Actually, make that 2. Cambion.
I'm all ears. You won't survive me.
Is that a wizard? Looks like a wizard.
May I see your entrails, please?
Yep, I definitely found the correct voice. Try to get down that wizard, please. You can do it, Peps. Very good.
No glory without risk!
You should have listened to reason.
I don't think they really do that
Stab you
anymore.
or zap you? Why not both?
Endure this!
Ow. Yeah, if he tries to rise up again now, he didn't even get the chance. That would have been the end of it. I wonder why he's doing this when I'm done with combat and try to loot something. Take those. Okay, so there's some more stuff over here. Ah, the mongrels. The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back? This place isn't for us, it's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere and the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. Some of these hoverovers are really weird. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. So, you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Sol doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. He won't be hanging around underground for much longer. Oh, mongrels. A sheet of paper appears from Nenio's sleeve. I have so many questions for you. Which tastes better, cave slugs or cave rats? Or perhaps beetles? How often do you wash yourselves? Where do you go to relieve yourselves? All right, I'll answer all your questions about mongrels. Give it a rest. Just keep your distance from these guys. You're scaring them. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you! It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield mace fell, but Sol slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything. But we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield mace. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait at the shield mace exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. Go back? Oh, well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. The young ones are holding up well. But will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Lan frowns. I hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Shouldn't we go back down there again? No? Well, okay. We can go there and disappear instead then. A club with nails. Yep. The bodies have a variety of wounds. One is covered in burns, others have weapon or claw marks. It is safe to assume that they were decapitated post-mortem. I'm pretty sure there are some abricandilus over here. Yep. Oh, there's a wormlet. Yeah.
Magritium Turinos.
That's true.
Make every strike count.
There's two of them actually. I don't suppose you have... No, you don't. You do, however. No, I'm not going to walk into the grease. Yeah, I don't like those things. Come on, guys, you can do it.
Mind over muscle.
Distract them for me. Tactical retreat. No.
It'll be fine. See? No problem at all. Those Vermlex are a bit difficult at this stage. Has Cal gotten that one yet? No. I don't know if he even gets it. Okay, so there's a final house here. Oh, it's this house. This is a hard place. Because of that thing. Which does that. Wasn't too bad though.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Recharge? No.
The light take you!
Try to take that thing out. Ow. There was a trap there.
Let the attack commence.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. An abrupt force scimitar. A piece of a holy symbol. The signet of House Vespertilio. That one is pretty nice. And there is a note. Crusader Berenguer's letter home. So you can read this if you want to. And that should be about it for the marketplace. I don't think there's anything secret or hidden around over here. Do we have any cure?
Always be ready for the worst.
We do.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium.
We're basically out of spells now, so guess we can set up camp. here by the Crusaders is probably a good idea. Okay, Waldriff, you can do the camouflage. I guess I'll do the protective rituals myself. Night Watch, and we don't need anyone doing alchemy. So, let's see. Cellar can take shift 2. We do need someone else on this, so... I can put you here. No, not there. There. Okay. 1 day, 9 hours. I think we will be called back to the tavern.
Fine, so you ate rats and moss and things like that. Well, once when there was nothing else to eat, my old gran stole a rotten fish from the market and made a soup with it. What do you make of that, eh?
You get that this isn't a competition, right?
Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Cal emerges from the oblivion of his leaden sleep like a drowned man dragging himself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on his chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again, but the blood stain on his shirt betrays its presence beneath. There is no time to investigate the cause behind his malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Cal be up to the challenge if his thoughts are so muddled and his entire body aches like this after a day's toil? Nonsense. I'll douse myself in some cold water and I'll be good as new. As a veteran adventurer could be frightened by a bad dream. A splash of cold water enlivens his senses and the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of his subconscious, but leaving a path open to return the next time Cal seeks refuge in sleep. Cal recalls that he slept peacefully in the defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what has happened. Don't think there's anything we want. Gee, there's a lot of stuff. Destroy all the unlooted loot. Gurm's mansion, I think. We need Camellia for that. Let's evade and pop in here, take these and then go up there. It's not like it's a lot of experience doing those random encounters. The Shur is definitely the most dangerous thing here.
Into the fray!
Hopefully it missed.
Cover me, all right?
Someone must be able to trip it. That's good at least. Whites and cairn whites.
Can we retreat already? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Let's cast Shield of Faith. Nah, it's probably not going to come after me now.
Die! Die! Die!
That sounds just like Peps. It's perfect. I didn't even know that was there. Ah, crap. Double brain. That's why I was very careful with how I placed them. I was hoping to avoid that. Icebreaker. I don't have any restoration. I might have some scrolls or something though. Maybe a potion. Tempest. Orc double axe. Oh, it actually expires. Huh. That's interesting.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
That's all the way around. Let's go to the Hanged Cultist. I am waiting for the runner to come from the Defender's Heart. Might be now. Yep, messenger.
You won't survive me.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Distract them from me.
Okay. Bioomide, I'm alive. Phew, it felt like I had half the Abyss and a reeler herself on my tail back there. Commander Tirabate sent me to get you, and thank the good gods I found you before it's too late. The commander wants you to come back and help protect the Defender's Heart right away. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Yes, let's go. We'll show those beasts. So I think we got all the additional troops we could get. We got the tieflings, we got the what are they called again? The Desna Acolytes, and we also got the additional Crusaders. One of those, yeah, plain. I wonder why they go so slowly when you want to click something to go inside. Irveth's sword has been honed to razor sharpness. She is on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastenings on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself. The attack is imminent. I don't fully understand the powers you wield. They don't look like the divine magic I know. That means I can't give you proper tactical advice, except for one thing. Be on your guard. You can expect to be fighting a swarm of enemies who will attack from every direction. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Hulrun has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn the Defender's Heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they'll burn the ground out from under our feet. Okay, I need a little more time to prepare. So I think we'll wrap up this episode here, and the next episode will probably be entirely dedicated to defending the Defender's Heart. So, yeah. I'll have a look at things off camera to see that everyone is equipped with the proper attire and gear, and in the next episode we shall defeat these angry cultists, and I don't think we will be attacked by many demons now that we took down the ones that were in the museum. But all that said, if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section below. And for now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.